don't think people are really aware of what can be done with a pond.
And it's like a backyard oasis. It's just a very peaceful place to go and relax and entertain.
My backyard just flows now. The whole yard just kind of flows together.
The first time that you hear that waterfall, the peacefulness that it gives you, it's just wonderful.
The idea is that you take time in your life to actually relax and unwind.
The normal pressures of the day, of the work environment, they just all flow away.
I always say we have our own little piece of paradise in our backyard.
Somehow we found out about the aquascape pond walk.
My husband's very accommodating. He's like, okay, honey, if you really want to go on the pond walk, we'll go on the pond walk. I kid you not, 3 ponds into it, my husband's going, I think we need to get a pond.
Yes. About a year and a half ago or so, we finally did it. We took the plunge, so to speak.
It transforms your life, and it transforms your backyard, front yard, wherever you want to have it.
First, they drew out the markings for it, and we had all this orange paint. And then when they pulled up the sod, I took another picture. And then you could see them contouring the basin or the pool itself. And every contour, I think I snapped a shot or two.
We started out with one of the best lawns in the neighborhood. Now, while I don't have as much lawn, I don't have to mow as much either, so that's kind of a little added bonus in there.
It's a new garden to start. It's a new way of living.
It just looks so pretty. I'm so proud of my pond.
My screensaver on my laptop computer is a picture of the pond.
Our pond.
And our pond. And, excuse me, Dolly's pond.
That's our pond.
I know. Our pond. And I'll be somewhere and my screensaver will be on. And someone will say, my God, that's beautiful. Where is that? I say, it's my backyard. That's my backyard.
The best part about putting in the pond was the attraction from all the neighbors coming together, and neighbors met in our backyard when we first put it in. They were intrigued by it, so they'd come and they'd talk, and we got to meet a lot of our neighbors because it was a new subdivision and we hadn't met people. So that was wonderful.
It's comical sometimes when people come and visit for the first time. People will come to our front door, ring the bell, who haven't been here before. We'll open and say, oh my God. They don't even have time to say hello to us. They're just out through the glass doors. They're out to the pond.
We have a little girl next door that comes over and feeds the fish. She always asks first because she just loves it.
We're expecting our first child, so I think it's going to be so neat that we can take our child back there and use it as a teaching tool.
I would much rather have my son out there enjoying Mother Nature than staring at a television screen.
There's a moment every minute. It's a teachable moment, which are the best kind, when they're asking the questions. I absolutely would not have a pond without the fish. You become a friend to your fish, and you want to feed them every day. I look
She
forward to it.
She rushes home every day to feed the fish. I get home, she's like, all right, I already fed them, don't feed them anymore.
We travel a lot, and you actually don't have to worry about people coming over and feeding them. They just kind of do their own thing. They eat some of the algae and stuff that may grow into the pond. Ponds stay very clear, so they're pretty much a perfect pet.
You don't have to do anything with the fish. I mean, the fish stay in there year round. Everybody says, well, what do you do with the fish in the winter? Nothing. They stay in the pond. That's the neat thing.
They go to on the bottom of the pond,
they
hang
make
out.
sure they have a little air hole, and they're happy, and then spring they all thaw out. And they're happy to see you, and you have a little food in April for them.
I did struggle with, do we need to spend this kind of money? Because we're not rich people, we work hard for our money, but
it is the best investment we
it's
ever made.
definitely the best investment we ever made.
We live in suburbia and land is very hard to come by, and so what separates your plot of land different from someone else? I mean, there's a lot of green yards back there with a couple trees, but what we have in our backyard is an oasis.
Part of the natural beauty is Dolly has it arranged so the garden is always in bloom.
You actually pay attention.
I do pay attention occasionally. I look it. I love it.
I'd never have a house without a pond.
I can't wait to get up in the morning and feed the fish and water the garden and look at it for like half an hour to an hour and go to work, come back and do it all over again.
It's very nice to walk back there and check out how things have changed, because things do change every single day. And
You sort out your life real easy right there because it's quiet. Usually you're not disturbed.
it's a very addicting hobby. It's one thing
It's
that
one
you
of the
can
few hobbies you can do together too.
right as husband and wife.
Well, we're already planning, our next pond or adding on to this pond. More is better.
It's fun to talk about and plan.
I could give you every flowery word in the dictionary, and you could not anticipate how beautiful it is or how much fun it is until you actually experienced it.